Hola, hola todas desde Oaxaca. So today we are starting our day back here up at the ranch. So we did take a brief pause because it was a fiesta in our town, so we took some time to celebrate that. But now it's time to get back to work because we have to get everything planted for Day of the Dead. Buenos días. Después de mucha fiesta ya es tiempo para regresar a trabajar en nuestro rancho, entonces acompáñenos. Y aquí está Jay y él va a darle de comer los animales de Kiki. So here's Jay and he's feeding Kiki's animals, and that's usually the first thing that we do here at the ranch. And then we're also getting them fresh, clean drinking water as well. So there's Jay feeding the animals. And so Jay finished feeding and watering Kiki's animals. I'm going to walk down and show you guys what they're doing down there here in a minute. However, first I wanted to give you guys another update on the Cresta de Gallo that we have. Y ahí está Sergio y Jay. En un ratito voy a enseñarles qué va a hacer ellos, pero primero quiero hacer un update en la Cresta de Gallo que tenemos aquí en el rancho. Y gracias a Dios sí tenemos Cresta de Gallo. And so thanks to God, we do have some of the Cresta. We were really worried about it because it hasn't wanted to rain and the sun has been super strong here. And so now I'm going to walk over to where Sergio and Jay and Lily and Ray are and show you what Sergio's doing. And so right now Sergio is plowing and preparing the field so we can plant our cempasúchil. Y ahora Sergio está preparando el terreno para que nosotros podamos sembrar el cempasúchil. Y ahora Jay, Lily y Ray va a regar los rosales. And so right now Jay is connecting the water for Lily to water the roses. And so when we do stuff like this, it's definitely something we have to do as a family right now. Lily's actually playing up at the top of our ranch with Ray. So I can help Sergio a little bit because we are so behind because of all the fiestas that we had. So Sergio, like I showed you guys earlier, is actually plowing on the other side of the field. And I'm over here picking, or I guess weeding the flowers because, Jay, if you want to bring the camera closer so I can show. So you can see that the weeds are actually taller than the flowers, and this is what we don't want, but we've been so busy, we haven't had a chance to come up and pull out the weeds. So while Sergio is doing that, I'm going to help get the weeds out. Y cuando nosotros estamos trabajando así, nosotros trabajamos juntos. Por ejemplo, ahorita Lily está jugando con Ray. Sergio está en el otro lado del terreno y él está preparando el terreno para que nosotros podamos sembrar las plantas de cempasúchil. Y yo estoy quitando la hierba porque aquí puedes ver como las flores están, dice, chaparras y la pasta está más grande. Entonces por eso nosotros necesitamos quitar la hierba. Y ojalá si llueve porque tenemos mucho tiempo que no quería llover aquí en nuestro pueblo. Y nosotros sí necesitamos la agua para las plantas. So when I have time, because with Ray sometimes it's a little bit hard, but when I have time and when I'm able to, I try my best to come up here and help Sergio with this because it really is a lot of work. And since it's been the fiesta, we've taken a couple of days off to try to enjoy the fiesta, but now it's definitely time to get back to work. And so Jay is also helping me to pull some of the weeds here. Y también Jay está ayudándome. And there's Sergio still working. He's He's getting all of the weeds out of the tiller. So he has to stop and do that every once in a while. Jay went to the store to get some water and some sports drinks because even though it's cloudy today, it is still super hot. And then I'm going to help Sergio rake all this up. Entonces ahí está Sergio trabajando todavía. Jay se fue a la tienda para unas bebidas y yo voy a ayudar a limpiar la hierba que está aquí, la hierba seca que está aquí. I had to take a break on what I was doing because it got hot and I'm tired and I'm trying to do what I can, but I cannot keep up with Sergio. So little by little, Sergio's getting all that plowed. And then we were gonna rake this in a pile and burn it, but we're actually raking it up. Jay and I are taking turns. We're gonna actually throw it to the animals, so they have food as well. Okay, so it might not look like a lot, but I've been down here weeding for a while. You can finally see a lot of the flowers. I still have a lot to go, but little by little we're getting there. So Sergio has a lot of this side done. So I have to do the bottom part over there, and then when he's done with that, he'll have to go back and make the rows. And then over there in that bottom corner right there, that's where I was getting all the weeds out. We still have all this top part to go. You can see my hands from being in the dirt. And then Jay went down to water the roses and try to get some of that cleaned up a little bit. And then Sergio stopped to get all of the weeds and grass out of the blades on the tiller. So there is Sergio still working, and he's got over half of the side done now. And so you guys can see a little bit better. I'm going to show you guys what Sergio has done today. So he plowed all of this. He's almost finished with the bottom half. And then Jay is still working on watering the roses. And he's going through and cutting any of like the bigger weeds. He's cutting those and throwing them off to the side, so not as many get stuck in the tiller. And then on the other side of the field is where we have the Cresta, where I've been working most of the day. I'm going to take a break from that right now. And then I'm going to rake up this grass, because all this grass Sergio cut, we can actually feed to the animals. So I'm going to go ahead and work on raking this up and carrying this over. So we have that for this afternoon. And after all the parties that we've been to, I'd be lying if I said we weren't exhausted. We are so tired, but we have to get stuff done here at the ranch. Okay, so I have all of this grass that I carried up from the field that we're going to be feeding to the animals. this evening, and then half will be for this evening and then half will be for in the morning. And then again, here's Kiki's animals. So here is Sergio, and he just finished up one way of plowing the field, and now he's going to go back and make his rows so that we can transplant the cempasúchil for day of the day. And then here's an update on the cempasúchil and the flor de muerto que tenemos. Entonces, primero Dios, nosotros vamos a trasplantar las plantas aquí mañana. Están pendientes para más videos porque voy a enseñarles esta también. And so, God willing, tomorrow we will be transplanting our cempasúchil. So make sure you stay tuned, and I'll be showing you guys that when we do that as well. But we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.